All right, so this is the module that we promised you guys. This is one of my most successful students ever, Manuel Suarez. How are you, Manuel?
How's it going, Ben? Fantastic. Great to be here.
Great. So these folks are smack dab in the middle of our sixth and final module of the Search Find Buy course, as you know, and they've been learning about how to rank and launch their product, and we've been sharing some things about a Search Find Buy rebate funnel. And I wanted to give them other tools in our tool belt. And I also wanted to introduce them to some of the amazing work that you've been doing with Facebook and specifically Facebook Messenger as a way to rank, launch, and even possibly get some reviews. So I'll just let you take it over from here, and I'll probably jump in if I have some questions. Okay, Manuel?
Sounds great. I'll take over, and we'll do a great job of teaching these guys some awesome ninja stuff. All right, guys. So I'm excited to be here. This is going to be a great training. I'm going to teach you guys some basics on the social media opportunity. If you guys, you might have seen some of my stuff through Ben Cummins or other things that I do on social media. My obsession is the social media world. And I think we're going for a good opportunity right now in the social media world in which we are going back right now to an era in which the companies that are flourishing, the companies that are expanding are the ones that understand how to capture attention and how to drive their own traffic. So that's the exciting thing that's going on right now. So we're going to talk about some basic launch strategies so you can take your products, whether you have an existing brand and you want to help it get an extra boost, or you have a brand new product that you want to launch into your Amazon platform and start generating some sales and get eventually some reviews. We're going to talk about some basic setups on that. It's a series of modules that are going to take you step by step. You will have access to these slides. So if at any point you want to go through this process, all you got to do is go through the slides, and the process is going to take you step by step towards the opportunity of being able to create a massive impact on your Amazon brand, taking advantage, leveraging the power of the social media world, which is quite massive. So we're going to get to it. As Ben told you, I'm one of his best students. I have been for many years already. And I just became really good at this world of social media. And particularly recently, I've been diving into this whole messenger world, which we're going to talk about some more throughout this whole training. Now, to give you guys a little bit of data about the Facebook social media world, 42% of the world's population uses some form of social media every single month. That's over 3 billion people on the planet. You wouldn't think that it's that little, right? Well, guys, there's a lot of third world countries that don't even have access to the online world. There's another 4 billion people that don't use the internet. But of the people that use the internet, 3 billion of them, these people are active in the social media world. There's an estimated 244 million active social media users just in the USA alone. Similar numbers across the world. So with numbers like these, social media is undoubtedly a powerful tool that any business should be utilizing to connect with their customers, increase brand awareness, and drive sales. But how can social media marketing improve an Amazon seller's chances at success? I thought everybody hated Facebook, right? I keep on hearing about that. There's this whole, there are campaigns that keep on going year after year. There's the Cambridge Analytica scandal, the data breach scandal. Well, guess what, guys? Facebook has not paid attention to those complaints, to those strikes, and they keep on being used more and more every single time. Now, when people hear the word Facebook, they think about only the blue icon, right? But the reality is that Facebook is a family of applications. Facebook is just the name of the parent company. Facebook owns WhatsApp, Messenger, they own Instagram, they own Instagram TV, they own all these platforms that they use to be able to give us unlimited source of traffic throughout their platform. So it's quite massive. Now, how many users do Facebook actually has in the millions? Well, in the 2017 quarter three, they had 2 billion. Actually, this is a typo right there. This is not millions. This is billions of users. Actually, yes, it actually is millions. I'm sorry. I apologize for that. It's 2,072 million people that are actively using the platform. No, that's wrong because it's thousands. Never mind. It's 2 billion people in the quarter third of 2017.
Well, the way they express it, I know it's very weird, but in the financial community, they always express it as 2 million. So you're right. It's 2 billion. It's 2 billion.
It's 2 billion. Sorry
Yeah.
about that, guys. I just got confused with the graphic right here, but it's 2 billion people. If you look at the Q1 of 2019, there's 2.375 billion people active on the Facebook family of apps. So that's quite a bit of big people, right? I don't think that none of you guys are ready to deliver to those 2 billion people. Otherwise, we would be multi-billionaires and would not be doing digital programs, right? A lot of opportunity there. So if you look at the specific numbers on the Facebook family of apps, 200 to 250 million people active in the United States exclusively, right? So if you are telling me my customer is not on Facebook, you're basically just not looking at the numbers, because over here, when we look at the Facebook family of apps, all demographics are in there, from 18 to 24-year-olds to 25 to 34 to 65 and over. These people are actively using the platform. So it's a matter of us learning how to reach them so they can actually be interested in our products and services overall. Numbers are blowing up. Look at the expansion over the last several years. Mobile advertising revenue on Facebook as of first quarter 2019, people keep spending more and more money. Obviously, you can see a big dip here. Every single fourth quarter, there's going to be a big dip because of this thing that we call in the United States the Christmas holiday, right? So in 2019, they had a great first quarter, breaking records across all platforms, incredible numbers by leaps and bounds when it comes to mobile revenue and platforms, brands that are advertising on these platforms. So this statistic provides information regarding Facebook's worldwide mobile advertising revenue as of the first quarter of 2019. In the most recently reported fiscal period, the social network generated almost $14 billion in mobile ad revenues. So you guys get the idea, right? There's a lot of activity happening on this platform, and it's not a platform for us to close our eyes and be like, no, we don't like Facebook. I don't think our customers are in there, so we're just going to go ahead and skip it and just try to use other traditional ways. No, whatever you have learned throughout the Search Found Bot program is really, really valuable. This is a new method that if you master this, you're basically going to go back to the early ages of capitalism, in which the businesses that thrived are all the businesses that control their own traffic. And what social media gives you is unlimited traffic that you can control. And it gives you that competitive advantage, because I do a lot of seminars around the world, and most people don't understand in reality. They know how to use social media for their own businesses, for their own personal messages, for their own families, for their own engagement, but they don't really understand how to use social media for businesses. And that's the idea that you guys are going to get after this particular module, this series of trainings right here. You guys are going to know how to control your own traffic and use the biggest source of traffic on the planet today, which is without a doubt social media. If you guys look at this particular statistic over here, Facebook, WhatsApp, Messenger, Instagram, out of 6 apps, the first 6 apps around the world, 3 of them are owned by the Facebook family of apps, right? So it's quite a big of a monster. You guys get the idea behind that. So it's just a matter of understanding how to use that traffic to grow our business. We're going to talk a lot about this world today, which is a messenger world, which keeps on exploding every single year. There's a conference that happened recently in 2019 on Facebook that is called the F8. On this particular conference, Mr. Zuckerberg talked about the Messenger platform quite a bit. And there was whole presentations talking about how powerful Messenger is going to become over the next couple of years for businesses. So I think it's one of those things that riding the wave, that's where it fits in, right? Being able to position yourself on an opportunity and understanding how to take advantage of it, that's how entrepreneurs actually are able to expand overall. So we're going through one of those waves right now with Messenger. 126 million in 2018, and the United States, now it's at 133,000, going on 132 actually. And by 2022, it's estimated to be at 138 million active users on the platform. So there's quite a bit of people using the platform actively. So again, what do you think is the answer to my customers are not on Facebook? It's quite obvious, right? Cumulative number of monthly Facebook product users as of first quarter. So we got 2.7 billion people active on the platform on the first quarter of 2019 so far. Most popular social networks, Facebook has over 2.3 billion unique monthly active users, making it the most popular social network in the world. As of April 2019, the United States alone has 190 million Facebook users. Simply put, Facebook is attracting the most attention, and it's undoubtedly the place to be for any businesses that wish to expand their brand and increase their sales. All right, leading countries, India's number one, the United States is number two with 190 million people. And then we have other countries that Amazon has marketplaces in that is actually getting a lot of strength. Look at Mexico, 79 million people in there. There's a lot of power. Even the United Kingdom, almost 40 million people. You can basically assume that some of these countries, out of the entire population, 8 out of 10 human beings that you come into contact with are actively using one of Facebook's family of apps. That's the power of the social media world, and that's why we want to use it. So on the next module, we will go over what is messenger marketing and how we are going to utilize it to be able to launch our Amazon brand and get started generating some sales and eventually getting some reviews by real customers that are buying our products.